Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we are diving deep into D-Wave Quantum. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of September 2025, our system has ranked D-Wave Quantum as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a gain of 70.4% since we first recommended buying D-Wave Quantum 11 days ago. This translates to an average return of 6.4% per day since it was listed as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a significantly wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. Should there be any pullback, there will be support at the resistance level of $23.10, a price point that may provide a second opportunity for gains. According to fan theory, $29.95 is projected to be the next possible peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 21.56% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging between negative 28.26% and positive 2.02%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 446.02%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 253.92% and 386.89% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $97.40 and $133.99. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum features the headline, Strong Day for D-Wave Quantum Inc. stock price on Tuesday rising by 7.21% to $27.52. The D-Wave Quantum Inc. stock price increased by 7.21% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025. The price rose from $25.67 to $27.52. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 9.34% with a low of $25.60 and a high of $27.99. The stock has risen in 8 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 70.4% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 606,000 shares, with a total of 66 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $1.81 billion. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $27.99, while the lowest was 87 cents. Currently, the price stands at 1.68% or 470 cents below the 52-week high of $27.99, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. D-Wave Quantum is back in the spotlight after launching its Advantage 2 system and claiming a milestone the company frames as quantum supremacy. The CEO asserts that the new platform already has real-world applications and is being integrated into quantum artificial intelligence and hybrid offerings. This announcement sparked significant trading activity. Shares surged by double digits in recent sessions and increased by more than 50% over the week as investors pursued adoption and an accelerating roadmap. In the near term, this momentum could keep the stock elevated. Product launches, optimistic CEO commentary, and high trading volume attract short-term buyers. However, fresh caution from analysts and recent revisions to earnings estimates may limit upside potential and trigger sharp pullbacks once sentiment normalizes. Over the long term, Tangible customer wins and a scalable advantage too could significantly support revenue growth and a higher valuation if D-Wave successfully converts laboratory advances into recurring commercial contracts. Yet, persistent skepticism regarding the technology's path to broad advantage, competitive risks, and execution requirements mean that long-term gains are far from guaranteed. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of September 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 4th of August 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned QBTS a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QBTS a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned QBTS a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. The D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $23.42 and $17.77. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, August 21st, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 85.82%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, often referred to as MACD. It is worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day despite the price gains, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is recommended. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, buy signal from 23 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 7 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 12 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal from 107 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 226 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. D-Wave Quantum Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $26.88. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and the substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band categorizes this stock as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.39 between its high and low, equating to 9.34%. For the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock was 14.68%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This crucial metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may indicate insufficient profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on November 13, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -7 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $26.88. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of September, 2025, Guy Rohit conducted an insider sale of 10,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the 15th of September, 2025, Delulo John D. conducted an insider sale of 8,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the 15th of September, 2025, Markovich John M. conducted an insider sale of 10,583 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the 15th of September, 2025, Nguyen Diane conducted an insider sale of 2,501 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. On the 12th of September, 2025, Markovich John M. conducted an insider purchase of 50,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of approximately 24.853. In total, insiders purchased 43,588,892 shares and sold 24,913,598 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $26.78, representing a decline of 2.68%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 91, further heightening this risk. Notably, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 22 days ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? D-Wave Quantum Incorporated holds several positive signals, but we still do not find these to be sufficient for a recommendation to buy. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, which means to hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a buy to a hold candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems find that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 24th of September, we expect D-Wave Quantum to open lower by approximately 483/10,000ths of a dollar, starting at $27.04. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to assume responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.